Hello, I'm Dr. Sirisha and a warm welcome to you back to my channel, Dr. Sirisha's Management Lectures. In this specific video, we'll try to understand the Ivy Lee method for stress-free productivity, right? Ivy Lee, he was a consultant, a productivity consultant, and back in the year 1918, he worked as a productivity consultant for Bethlehem Steel Corporation, Pennsylvania. And there he suggested a method called Ivy Lee method for stress-free productivity. Let us try to understand what that method tells us. Okay, see, having a long to-do lists, that itself is a stressful thing, right? When we have a long to-do list, many tasks to complete, that itself adds lots of stress to our daily routine or to our work life. Okay, but at the same time, if we do not have a to-do list, that again creates some kind of chaos, because that leads to some kind of unorganized thing. When we do not have a list, we feel unorganized and we feel like, jumping from one task to the other. We feel a bit scattered, right? We don't have any specific to-do list. So we jump here and there from one task to another, from that task to the third one, and we end up finishing nothing. Also, if we do not have a to-do list, we do not have any specific measure of time, measure of effectiveness. We cannot measure how effectively we are performing, right? Also, we cannot keep up with time if we do not have a to-do list, right? So Ivy Lee, what he proposed was like we should have a to-do list. We should definitely have a to-do list which should have 6 important tasks. Ivy Lee, what he has suggested is like to build up a to-do list for tomorrow's activities or tomorrow's tasks. And that to-do list should contain 6 important activities. And of course, you have to prioritize them in order of your importance of the tasks. You need to prioritize those 6 activities or 6 tasks. So that becomes your to-do list. So you will start your day with the most important activity or most important task among the 6 activities which you have already included in your to-do list. And you start performing on those activities or on those tasks, right? And if you do not finish that activity or that task in your to-do list, you will definitely carry forward that task to the next day. But if you are able to finish the task, you are not adding an extra task to your to-do list. 6 is the maximum limit. Following? Right? If you are able to finish it, you are not adding the list, adding more tasks to the list. If you are not able to finish the tasks, definitely you will be carrying that to the next day. Okay, so this is the stress-free productivity method which Mr. Ivy Lee has suggested, and for that, or Bethlehem Steel Corporation, this method has created wonders. It was like a big success, and the productivity levels of their employees have very considerably gone up. And the management was so very happy with Mr. Ivy Lee that the management, actually Ivy Lee provided the service, this consultancy service, free of cost. But looking at the results of this productivity stress-free method, the management have decided to gift Mr. Ivy Lee $25,000 back in 1918. Just imagine how much it would be in today's calculations. Okay, so that was the result of this stress-free method as proposed by Mr. Ivy Lee. Okay, so we can also implement this. The thing is here, we need to limit the list to only 6 activities, and when we are done with those activities, we are not adding more to the list. That way, we can have some extra time to finish up some small tasks or even to relax. So that is the mantra here. That is the underlying thing here. When you are able to finish those tasks, you are not adding more to the list. And you are taking that extra time for yourself, either to finish some other extra tasks or some other small tasks, or to relax. So that increases the productivity to a great extent. Okay, thank you.